I honestly do not know what the vision of Om Raut was. If he made the film thinking that majority of the Indian population already knows the Ramayana, then the people who have actually read the Ramayana can point out a lot of inaccuracies in Om Raut's movie. And if the film was made to introduce the younger generation to the epic of Ramayana, then sadly, the children who would be introduced to Ramayana through this film will never fully grasp the essence of the timeless epic. Khair, if I separate the legendary story this film is an adaptation of and treat it strictly as a film, then it's bland, visually unpleasant because of its color palette and CGI. It has cringeworthy dialogues, it has awful action sequences which are extremely hard to comprehend, and the characters who have no sense of godly aura around them. The film is numbing. There is nothing extraordinary about the performances of the cast either. Saif Ali Khan tries to give a menacing performance as Ravan, but his constant grunts and the perpetual evil smile on his face just become irritating. Prabhas pulls off a great Arjun Kapoor in this film, and Sunny Singh as Lakshman was bland as hell. Also, Kriti Sanon has a small role and she doesn't do a great job either. The film lacks any sense of emotions in its screenplay and generates none in the audience as well. The film tries to be funny, especially with the character of Lord Hanuman. It's just sad. It's just sad to watch. The pacing of this film is pretty horrendous as well, where majority of Raghav's early life is shown through a montage of paintings. Then there is an action sequences which introduces Prabhas as Raghav, which is not a great sequence by the way. It's awful. Then there is a song which introduces us to Ravan and he's basically a rock star. Then there is a song in which Raghav and Janki are just hanging out, and then Raghav goes on to chase a golden deer. Meanwhile, Janki is abducted in Ravan's Batmobile right in front of Raghav. After that, the film continues for a while like the story that we have always known, with a lot of inaccuracies. Like Janki throws away one pearl necklace instead of all her jewelry. I don't know why the whole jewelry scene was omitted, and a lot of random scenes are omitted from the film, which makes absolutely no sense. Tabri walks up to Raghav and Shesh instead of them walking up to her. It's pretty inaccurate, and the fight between Bali and Sugriv, it's one of the worst scenes I've ever watched in a film. Ravan's castle is constantly referred to as the Swarn Mahal, which means the Golden Palace. And guess the color of the Golden Palace? It's black. Ravan's Golden Palace is black. The entire Lanka, which is supposed to be a beautiful, beautiful land made of gold, looks like a freaking coal mine. No resident of Lanka is ever shown except Ravan, a few of his family members, and his army of poorly rendered CGI monsters. Yet, Vibhishan tells Raghav to not destroy Lanka or its people because reasons. I mean, it's good, but we never see anyone from Lanka, so what people are we talking about? The scene in which Lord Hanuman extends his tail is omitted, and he is given some cringeworthy dialogues and he just burns the Lanka, which is quite underwhelming to watch. Angad challenging everyone to lift his foot off the ground was omitted as well. And these are the scenes and stories that I've seen and read in my childhood. So a little bit of nostalgia would have been nice. Vibhishan telling Lord Ram to aim for Ravan's navel was a key moment in the Ramayana, but that is omitted from the film as well. Raghav just randomly decides to shoot an arrow at Ravan's navel. Why? I don't know. He just does it and he wins. The entire battle is pretty underwhelming and the ending is quite rushed. In very simple, straightforward words, Adipurush is a bad film. It's an insult to filmmaking and it's a disgrace to Ramayana. Now, whatever your reason behind watching this film may be it too much love for one religion or too much hatred towards another, don't let that blind you from the fact that this is a pretty bad film. Don't let religion politics fool you into believing that supporting this film is a way of supporting the religion, because that would only support a $1 billion corporation that did not put their heart and soul into this project. And an epic like Ramayan deserved a much better treatment than the one it got.